Hello, LinkedIn. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I am here today with Cindy Skalicki. Did I pronounce it right?
You got it, yes.
Perfect. Who is a business coach who helps people nail their pitches. So Cindy, would you be willing to share a bit more about your business?
I would love to. Thanks so much for having me on today. I am the owner of On Point Communications, and it's all about messaging with me. I provide public speaking coaching and also some brand consulting for professionals, startups, entrepreneurs, small businesses, and corporate teams. And my passion is to help people really nail their messaging. And that can be spoken or written. So that's the basic gist of On Point Communications.
So for you, what does nailing the message what does it feel like?
What does it feel like to nail it? Well, a lot of people out there probably know. It's when you understand that you have done what you set out to do on the stage with your message in terms of persuasiveness. So it means that you've delivered the message absolutely spot on. You got everything across that you wanted to. And it's really a feeling, as you said and as I've written about, it feels amazing to have complete mastery of your message and to deliver it near flawlessly. And that's something that once you feel that from a stage, in a group, wherever, you want to repeat it. And I have taken it upon me to teach people how to do that.
Awesome. So you used a word that kind of I was curious about. You said speaking persuasively. Mm-hmm. I know your background. You said you studied rhetoric.
Correct.
So could you tell me a bit about what you're bringing from that study to help people nail their message?
That's a great question. I began my academic career in speech communications as a major in my undergraduate work, and soon learned about the subset of speech communications called rhetoric. It's a field that allows people to dig deep into the mechanics of persuasion. So rhetoric is the science of persuasion or the psychology of persuasion, and it answers the question, how are people persuaded? What inside of a message, whether it's an advertisement on TV or a press release or a speech, what is it that persuades an audience? And I found that to be really fascinating. And I also discovered I was quite good at analyzing messages. And that's where my love for rhetoric began and has continued. So how am I bringing that to the world? Well, in the courses I took about rhetoric, we studied in great detail an equilateral triangle. And if you can picture that, you've got 3 points, and the top point is S for speaker. And on the bottom two, you have A for audience and M for message. And you would be surprised to see how much can be done by studying those components of a spoken or written message. And that is essentially what my undergraduate and graduate work was doing, studying that. So I'm bringing that out of academia, in a sense, and into the public and professional arenas, which brings me a lot of satisfaction because I spent a lot of time in those graduate school walls.